Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're back in today with another video from Internet Anarchist on the deserved end of Vitaly. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let's get started.
For as long as he's been on YouTube, Vitaly has always been a victim of his own stupidity. From ruining his reputation with fake pranks to literally assaulting random people. Vitaly is the type of creator to do
I didn't know he was doing all that. I just knew he was doing that Cast a Predator shit. Okay.
anything and everything for views and worry about the consequences later. However, what happens when you take that mindset to a place with zero tolerance for stupidity or reckless stunts?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you.
He got his own cameraman recording him getting arrested. That's crazy.
Yes.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be covering the story of YouTube's most iconic and idiotic troublemaker, Vitaly. How he repeatedly sabotaged his career for views, why he doesn't seem to learn his lesson, and what he did to utterly destroy his entire life. Throughout
24 years. Wait, what?
And what he did to utterly destroy his
24 years in the Filipino prison. Wow.
entire life. Throughout his life, Vitaly has done a myriad of things to make a name for himself. From trying to be a pro skater to appearing in adult films. Vitaly spent his early years experimenting with the unusual in an effort to carve out a career for himself. However, what truly sparked Vitaly's online career was YouTube prank videos. Back in the early 2010s, prank videos were a rapidly growing trend, and Vitaly was fortunate enough to hop on it just as it was becoming mainstream. The first viral hit on his channel was the infamous Miami zombie prank, in which Vitaly chases random people on the street while doing his best zombie impression. While the video managed to rack up an astonishing 30 million views and net Vitaly thousands of subscribers, the virality of the video and the reactions of the people in it was due to a very gruesome tragedy. A few days prior, a Miami resident named Ronald Popper gruesome tragedy. A few days
Miami face-chewing victim attacker Rudy Eugene ripped me to ribbons. Yo, that's crazy.
prior, a Miami resident named Ronald Popper was brutally attacked and had a major part of his face consumed by Rudy Eugene, who was later dubbed the Miami Zombie. The incident expectedly left other Miami residents on high alert, and Vitaly was very much aware of that, but he didn't seem to care and took advantage of the tragedy for views. On one hand, it gave Vitaly his start on YouTube, but on the other, it warped his sense of what constituted as viral content. Harassing, disrespecting, and using other people's pain for views was a formula that would eventually come back to haunt Vitaly. However, at the moment, it has brought in tens of millions of views with uploads like Russian Hitman 60 Seconds prank, Woman in Front of Cops prank, and the classic Gold Digger prank. He even managed to land a lead in the movie Natural Born Prankster, alongside other internet pranksters like Roman Atwood and Dennis Rohde.
For years, their pranks have gone viral.
Get the hell away from my car, you stupid little prick!
But what happens when they get too big?
What the fuck?
My car, you stupid little
Prick.
But what happens when they get too big for the internet?
I don't know. How do you know?
By 2019, Vitaly's unhinged escapades allowed him to surpass 10 million subscribers and cement his position as a YouTube icon. Within a few short years, Vitaly had gone from a no-name teenager harassing people to a widely recognized internet
He could have retired off the money that his videos made. Like, nah, that's crazy.
celebrity, but that
now he's in
success
jail.
didn't come without a cost. On numerous occasions, Vitaly had been arrested by law enforcement and even spent a few days in jail at several points in his career. Some of his most notable misadventures and subsequent arrests include climbing the Hollywood sign.
We begin at 6:30 with breaking news. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman. A man believed to be a YouTube prankster has climbed the Hollywood sign and is now back down on the ground.
Streaking during the 2014 World Cup,
How did one of the security guards fall like that? He falls because he takes him down. He just whoop.
And filming himself climbing the Great Pyramids in Egypt.
I don't want to curse because I'm in the Holy Land. I love you so much, world. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Mother Nature, for bringing me to this
Yeah, I can see why he would get arrested for this one, definitely, and the last one.
incredible life. Stop the war. Stop the hate. We're all equal. Thank you so much for watching.
Vitaly's time as a prankster taught him that being a public spectacle was the only way to get views, no matter how stupid the stunt was. This mindset was only reinforced by the fact that he had hardly faced any serious legal consequences for his immature and criminal behavior. Unfortunately for Vitaly, that was all about to change, as his reckless approach to life was almost about to cost his own and completely derail his career. On the 12th of April 2020, Miami police were summoned to Vitaly's neighborhood following a very disturbing 911
Oh boy, what is this about?
call.
Exactly what's happening, ma'am. Somebody's outside beating the out of somebody. Are there any weapons involved?
No.
No, he's just beating the out of somebody. Okay. Female on the ground. He was punching her in the face left and right.
The assailant in question was none other than Vitaly, and according to both his later statements and police records, he had consumed several grams of psychedelic mushrooms, resulting in extremely vivid hallucinations that compelled him to leave his residence. Once outside, Vitaly spotted a woman jogging on the side of the road and began approaching her. Despite her attempts to get away from him, Vitaly tackled this woman to the ground and began viciously assaulting her with his fists. The attack left injuries on the woman's face and eye, too horrific to show on YouTube. As people started to take notice, Vitaly fled the scene and returned to his home. A few minutes later, police arrived at Vitaly's home to apprehend him.
Your boy can stay back there. Put your hand on the car, man. No, put your hand on the car.
Just lean on the carpet.
Lean on the car right there.
Hey, right here.
Put your hands behind the back. I'm gonna tell you again. Put your hands behind the back. I'm gonna tell you again. I gotta save the life. Put your hands behind the back. Hey, let me get another cup.
News on the internet spread like wildfire and immediately destroyed Vitaly's reputation as brands, fans, and other influencers began distancing themselves from him. This would only be the start of Vitaly's problems, as the woman filed a lawsuit against him the following week. To say that Vitaly was in a tough spot would be a gross understatement. Not only was he going to face heavy legal costs, but his career was also actively losing revenue from missed sponsorships and YouTube demonetizing his older prank videos. As if that wasn't bad enough, Vitaly was involved in a nearly fatal skydiving incident while trying to promote one of his adult websites. Apparently,
What? Why is he, bro? Come on, brother.
the parachute that was supposed to serve as a banner for his site was too small and didn't provide enough air resistance to slow his descent.
Do us a favor, keep your neck straight, okay?
With his career, reputation, and body in shambles, Vitaly was forced to lay low for 2 years as he tried to resolve the lawsuit and make it through physical therapy. Vitaly wouldn't make an official comeback until the 6th of July 2022, when he posted this video to his Facebook page.
What's good, people? I wanted to do this video for a long time, but I simply wasn't ready. And I wanted to let you know what I've been going through in my life for the last 2 years and why I stopped uploading videos. I want to be real with you. I simply stopped uploading videos because I got burnt out. Before I had fun, and then it became a business and a job. And I was hanging around wrong people. The fame got to my head. I started abusing drugs and alcohol, traveling the world with beautiful women. You think it's all cool. But at the end, I wasn't really happy. Because of drugs and alcohol, I got into serious legal trouble. A legal trouble that I'll remember, regret, and have to live with for the rest of my life.
Following this, Vitaly apologized to his fans and promised to be a better person. However, he refused to mention outright what he did and the woman he harmed.
And I'm here today to apologize to all the people that are listening to me right now, to the whole world, to all the people that are let down. I'm so sorry. I was left alone and broken after the incident, and nobody to blame but myself. People that I thought were my friends weren't my friends, and I just fell into depression. I lost everything because of that. And like I said, I'm not here to blame anybody but myself. I take responsibility for my actions, and I simply fucked up. I'm so sorry. For the people that are listening to this, for the people that love me, for the people that hate me, for the people who don't even know who I am, look what drugs and alcohol did to me. It almost ruined my life. I jeopardized my career. I lost relationships. I pretty much lost everything.
It was obvious that Vitaly
With a video like that, he could totally come back. But as you can see, this video is much longer, so obviously, and he's in prison, so he fucked up a lot. So
wanted to worm his way back into the hearts of viewers. And while they accepted him, there was one statement that foreshadowed the real reason he was coming back: money.
I've been sober for 7 months and I feel better than ever. I started to be motivated again. I started wanting to make videos again for fun, not for business, like it used to be when I first started.
Regardless of his motives, Vitaly had made his return to the internet, but it was only a matter of time before he returned to his old ways. By the start of 2023, Vitaly moved his online activities from YouTube over to Kick, where he began doing IRL streams regularly. After all this time,
here comes the Catch the Predator videos. Here they come.
You'd expect Vitaly to either come up with a new content strategy or at least tone down his previous one. Unfortunately, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Vitaly immediately returned to harassing random people in a manner reminiscent of his original prank videos.
How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Would you mind if I eat your booty?
I'm sorry. Sorry, this isn't a plausible conversation.
It's not?
No, I'm sorry.
Why? You're wearing a pink shirt, so I thought it's like,
No,
it's
sorry.
like, welcome to Miami.
I'm here for one reason and one reason only. To pick up black girls like you and eat them out like there's no tomorrow.
Naturally, people weren't very interested in content from a previous era and barely engaged with the streams. This forced Vitaly to take an even more drastic approach to his content. Around 2024, Vitaly rebranded himself as a predator catcher and centered his content around setting up sting operations with larger streamers like Aiden Ross.
Yeah, bitch! Stay down!
Come on, man. I didn't do anything, bro.
Let me rush your head. You dirty piece of shit, bro. What the fuck?
No, man.
You!
You
deserve death. 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 You deserve... Man, you wanted to the ass, bro.
No, I did not.
Man, you wanted to in the ass.
When the hell did I say that?
Man, I know you want to the ass. He looks like a nice little 50-year-old boy. You want to...
No, bro.
With a more justified target for his harassment and a viewer base that enjoyed watching predators getting taken down, Vitaly found a new way to monetize his unhinged antics and wasted no time in doubling down on it. For the next several months, Vitaly and several other internet personalities lured in and humiliated predator after predator. This type of sensational content rapidly drew.
See, this is why his Catch the Predator videos failed, but Gideon's kept going, because Gideon does it the right way, and Vitaly just fucked up on it.
Drew in millions of viewers and hundreds of thousands of followers, eventually resulting in Vitaly receiving a Kick deal through Aiden Ross.
I've generated 400 million impressions on Kick. Where do I send the invoice?
To me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'll get it approved.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Bro, this is no budget, Vitaly, bro. You don't understand what I want to do for the platform, bro.
Yo, y'all really gotta fuck with him.
Man,
Fuck a minimum deal for him. We gotta give him a max contract.
Social media success aside, Vitaly's campaign against predators has some concerning qualities that stand out when viewed critically. For one, a majority of the predators he catches are rarely arrested, and of those that are apprehended, there's yet to be any solid convictions. This fact holds true even when they catch someone notable. Furthermore, while Vitaly is supposed to bring these scumbags to justice, he's shamelessly promoting gambling the entire stream. 1 minute, he's forcing an alleged predator to kiss his feet.
On your knees. Kiss my feet and apologize. Kiss my feet. Kiss my feet. Thank you so much.
And the next, he's shilling online casino games to his viewers.
If I lose right now, oh boy, okay? Pick a mine. Pick a mine. Click anywhere on the screen. You better fucking click it right. Good boy. I give you one more chance. Pick a mine. It better be green. It better be green. It better be green. Whoo, my boy's making me bread. One more mine. Uno más. Uno más. Should I give him another try? He's making us bang. Good boy. Good boy.
To Vitaly, this wasn't about bringing predators to justice. It was about making a public spectacle and a quick buck. Sadly, it wasn't long before Vitaly's game of Catch the Predator yielded some real consequences for everyone involved. During one of his sting operations, Vitaly received a kick ban after a predator decided to take his clothes off in front of a hired actress.
Whoa.
This incident not only highlighted how incompetent Vitaly and his team were, but also how dangerous these types of operations could be. Kick would eventually reverse the ban, and Vitaly was once again forced to find a new way to make money off harassing people. Unfortunately for Vitaly, this next method he settled on would cost him much more than a simple ban. By the 27th of March 2025, Vitaly abandoned the catching and moved to the Philippines to try his hand at travel vlogging.
Oh,
Show you
no.
who's behind the camera.
We're getting to the reason why he got arrested. All right, let's. Ooh. Watching this video and realizing everything he's done makes me realize I'm glad he's gone. It's good. Society's healing more once he's gone.
It's gonna be Kane, the man, the myth, the legend. What's good, Kane? You got the craziest fucking stories. Chad, we're gonna have so much fun today. Let's show him the villa, man. Let's walk around, dude.
For a while, Vitaly seemed to have good intentions when he entered the country and visited less fortunate areas to give away various items. However, during his next stream titled Vitaly Disturbing the Peace in Philippines, it became apparent that Vitaly was still going with his usual public tomfoolery.
I have no team to control me. I'm myself right now, and you will see. You think shaving head and pissing on their face was too much? I'm coming back ultra demon time, 1000x Plinko ball demon time. This is gonna crack. Fucking Conor McGregor 1-2 hook, left, right, done, bro. Knocked out everyone, bro. So nobody gonna beat my content. I'm already getting licenses to become a police officer.
Within just 2 hours of the stream, Vitaly was already harassing everyone in sight.
I have a question. I have a very important question for you. Can I shove this up your booty?
What?
Can I put this in your butt? It's called a new video game, Mario Kart Infinity 360. Is that okay or no?
When he didn't get the reaction he wanted, Vitaly decided to take things a step further
It's
and
a police
commit
officer.
the first of his many
No, he's not. No, he's not gonna. To a police officer? No.
Hulihin mo, kuya. Hulihin mo. Cop doesn't want to do anything. He's just.
Why does he not react?
Nice.
He's not chasing me.
I know.
I want you to chase me.
To chase me.
If harassing people the first time didn't work, Vitaly was more than willing to do it as often as he had needed to get the reaction he was looking for.
I'm gonna fucking eat your dog. Excuse me. How much to sell your dog to China?
The incredibly disturbing part about all of this was how little Vitaly seemed to care about the chaos he was spreading and only seemed to care about how many viewers he was getting.
How many viewers we got?
4,900.
4,900. Let's break the 5K, chat. Excuse me, madam. I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay. No. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck. Go get your vaccine. I was trying to give you money, but all right. Trying to be a nicer grandma.
Has a COVID mask, liberal fuck, go get a vaccine. What? Huh? So if you had it, you wouldn't want the mask.
Harassing people
So
wasn't enough for
retarded,
Vitaly,
bro.
as he went around stealing various items from stores around the
He's
city.
cooked.
That's
And he's
my
still
only fan left in the chat. Since I don't have any fans, since I fell off, my only fan, bro.
Even after doing all of these idiotic acts, Vitaly felt like nothing would come of it, and he'd face absolutely no consequences.
That's great. He recorded all of his crimes, and they probably found his channel to convict him.
Shit, man. This is my new shit. I just need to
Holy
find a whole
fuck.
bunch of clippers, because from the clips from today, there would be probably all over the net already. But anyways, I got my family, which is you guys, and we're good. That's all I need.
Well, Vitaly was right about one thing. His clips would go viral, but they also set in motion a series of events that would eventually land Vitaly in his worst nightmare.
Who would have thought
before that
the
could
government
happen,
found the
another
videos?
travel vlogger named Unlocked Philippines, aka Eric Cabrera, confronted Vitaly and tried to talk some sense into him.
I started a channel out in Thailand, just exploring and showing people what it's like, and I came here, I've been here a month.
Yeah.
But genuinely, when we come here and we have power, like we stream and we show people that we have influence, what would it hurt you to take someone and build them up here as the locals instead of like, because there's been videos about you that have come out and they've been showcasing like the bad things that you do, but what about the good? Like,
Have you seen the good, what I've been doing?
they don't show it as much. And so I'm wondering, what's it like for a streamer when people don't show the good?
That's a good question because it frustrates me, but I just started streaming. I don't have a team. My team left me, so I'm getting clippers and I'm getting everybody, yeah.
Instead of critically thinking about how these
Get the fuck
escapades has
outta here.
damaged his reputation and the reputation of other travel streamers, Vitaly only considered how viral his antics were.
Do you know there's a content creator named Atozi?
No, I don't know who that
He
is.
just did a video on you 5 hours ago
Saying what?
saying that you were harassing people here in the Philippines.
Yeah, and what about me donating over $20,000 in the last 2 days?
Right, and as a content creator, that stuff kind of goes under
No, it doesn't because my editors are working on it and I'm
No,
gonna
no,
release
no.
the truth.
I'm saying when it happens, people don't broadcast that as much.
Yeah, but I don't get. For me, when you know what I mean, then I'm back on top. For me, when people talk shit, that's how I know I'm doing the right thing because people want to bring.
Oh my god, this man's cooked. Fucking Brian, the Lion, literally tried to help him and try to help him understand, like, hey, you should probably stop. Like, they're gonna keep showing bad things and they're not gonna show the good. It's not about your clippers, it's about the internet pushing it out. But Vitaly just didn't want to listen.
Bring me down when you're up. When you're down, nobody cares about you. When you're up on top, everyone wants to bring you down. It's the same thing with my pedophile catches. Everyone thinks they're fake. Oh, they're all real.
When Eric questioned him about the depraved nature of his content, Vitaly immediately resorted to insults and threats of violence.
I'm not talking shit.
So why are you
I'm
still-
asking you why even make that content? Genuinely.
Because
like I'm speaking up for a large majority of people.
Shut the fuck up, because I do whatever the fuck I want. What are you gonna follow me?
I'm not gonna follow you.
Yo, I swear to God,
I'm trying to have
bro.
a real conversation. You need to lift people up for a living, and I came here to say that to everybody. You're a literal piece of shit.
Perfect, amazing. Let's
Have a
go.
good one. Stay
Okay,
safe.
don't fucking touch me before I knock you the fuck out.
You're not gonna knock me out.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
I guarantee you're not gonna knock me
Yo,
out.
back off.
Walk.
What are you gonna do about it? You came
Go
with
ahead.
you came with security? If I didn't have this camera right now,
You
hey,
don't have
chief.
security either. I'm literally just as big as you.
Okay,
You
cool.
don't need to solve shit with violence, bro. Words are just...
I'm trying to walk away from you, and you're trying to follow me, so you're
No,
harassing me
I'm
now.
calling you out for being a piece of shit.
Okay, I am a piece of shit. Congratulations.
It was clear that Vitaly felt no remorse for his actions. No one else was worth considering if it meant he could get a few views.
That's crazy. That whole interaction probably made so many people just hate Vitaly off rip. Like,
and donations on his stream. Unfortunately for Vitaly, he wouldn't get away with that sort of behavior forever. By the 2nd of April, Vitaly's luck finally ran out, as he was apprehended by Filipino law enforcement.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in any court of law in the Philippines. If you cannot afford the counsel, the government will be provided for you at any government expense. You understand the right? Yes.
Even now that he was in police custody, Vitaly still wasn't taking the situation seriously, laughing and smirking while they read him his rights. In Vitaly's mind, the worst that they could do was either deport him or fine him. After all, this wasn't his first time being detained in a foreign country. Sadly, this wasn't Egypt or the United States. Filipino law enforcement takes this kind of thing very seriously. By the 7th of April 2025, Vitaly was brought on national television to be officially charged for his crimes.
Also this morning, Secretary Remulla
let's go. Interior Chief Remulla says Russian vlogger Vitaly to face charges in
presented to the
Philippines.
media the Russian vlogger who's been detained by authorities for harassing Filipinos at Bonifacio Global City in Taguig.
See, they just kept it coming in. They're just like, we can build a case on this. Let him keep doing what he's doing.
For a bit of extra context, Vitaly
Get
was
fucked,
being
bud.
charged with the following crimes: alarm and scandal, attempted theft, and unjust vexation. Altogether, these charges could land Vitaly multiple decades in prison if convicted. And there's no doubt that the Filipino law system wants to make an example out of Vitaly, but only time will tell what his exact punishment will be. Throughout his entire career, Vitaly has been incapable of acknowledging his mistakes and has been radically delusional about the potential consequences of his actions. For years, he harassed, threatened, and provoked people to grow his online platform. Even when people warned him about the danger, Vitaly felt he knew best and thought anyone criticizing him was just trying to keep him down. Since he hadn't received any real time behind bars, Vitaly likely assumed he'd never see the four walls of a prison cell. Fortunately, if what the Filipino law enforcement says is true, then it looks like that's all Vitaly will be seeing for a long time. Comment below if you think.
Thank God. I hope he gets like 40 years. 40 years. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Anarchist, Internet Anarchist. I'm going to leave his video down in the description below. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.